Okay, next thing we're looking at here is actually creating custom campaigns without having Pro, and this is an option. You can do it within the new My Marketing system as well, and you can customize all the pieces in that program as well. It doesn't allow you to add pieces to the campaign. You can remove steps, but you cannot add. So the campaigns I'm going to show you should be able to work in each one of these scenarios for you. So the first one we're looking at is for sale by owner 8x8. So a couple pieces that we're going to look at to do this, and I'll go back to the MyKW homepage here. So bear with me, this is in advance, so don't get a little scared off here, but it will take a few steps to do this, but then once you have it, you're set, you don't have to redo it. So for sale by owner, let's just go to MyKW here, and what we want to do is the campaigns right now are not set up for a for sale by owner, so we need a campaign, we need the information. I could create it from scratch, or I could take this stuff right out of Shift. So if I go to marketing and go to market my business, it's right up top here. So not the marketing of Edge, the marketing within the MyKW here. And then go down to market to sellers, Shift 8x8 campaigns. And then down at the bottom, you will see for sale by owner, letters and emails. And I mean, you can do an email campaign, and actually what's kind of nice about this system is you can create one campaign as a letter campaign, duplicate it, and then change all the letters to email. So if you do happen to get their email address, you can put them on that, which would save you money, where the letters are going to cost money to be sent out. So, but what we're going to do is we need to grab that information. So if you just click on letters, it should open up a Word document with the steps in it. So here it is. In the letter here, it's got their name, all that information, then it's got the verbiage as well. And all you're going to do is just copy and paste this into the program. So we're just going to copy and paste the verbiage. That's letter 1, letter 2, and so on down the line. So all we have to do is, so now we have that downloaded, go into MyKW and go to My Marketing, and then hit that plus sign and go to Manage and Create Campaigns. And we are going to create a campaign, and click on the advanced, because we do want to change the verbiage on the piece. If we do basic, it doesn't give us that option. I mean, you still can get to it, but it takes an extra click. So just click on advanced, and the campaign you want to use for this is sellers, and then go down to here to help you sell. And in this case, we're just going to do it all as a direct mail. And then we can also turn it into a email one as well. We can duplicate it and just convert everything to an email. So we're going to do the direct mail. Here are all the pieces. So we're going to change all of this, though, very quick and easy. So next step. And then we're going to hit next step again until we get to number 3 here, delivery options. So there's delivery options. And what we need to do is go in and edit each piece. The first one's really easy because there are no graphics on here that we need to cover up. So all we have to do is click on the edit button, and it's going to bring open the window. It's going to cycle through here just a second, and then it'll allow us to start messing with the piece. So start editing. And all I'm going to do is, there's 2 boxes in here right now. I'm just going to click, and you see how my thing turns to like a plus sign? That'll give me the option to just remove that box. Now I'm going to take this box and I'm going to replace this verbiage. So I'm going to delete that text. I'm going to go to my Word document and copy and paste. Copy, paste. Oops, I don't think I did that right. So copy, paste. There it is. So it's all in here. I can resize it a little bit here, make it look right. So highlight everything, go to size 10, and I can actually left align this as well. However I want to align, I can change it. I can add different text in here. If you have a photo, I have this photo that I like to put onto the marketing material, and that is just add image, and I've got it in as one of my stock photos, but it is a move the market logo that I, oops, not that one. Move the market logo that I created. So if you have a logo or anything like that, you want to set it as like a header to the piece. So I like to put that one in there. Okay, so we've got the piece. Now all you're going to do is go File, Save As, and I'm just calling mine Expired Letter 1. So then just hit Save to that, and that will save it as your part 1. It's going to ask you a question here, exit editor, yep, and then hit Yes. So now I can see that that's my new piece there. Now, in this campaign, I do have 2 activities, and these are calls. So I'm going to make a call after that piece. So I'm going to go down to my call and make this my second piece. So hit number 2 there, and then just go to Update Delivery Order, and that should move that to number 2. The other thing to keep in mind as well on here is the schedule for a mailer has to be at least 7 days out. For the piece to be mailed out properly. So they do require a 7-day notice so they can get the piece created and mailed out for you. So 7, and then this happens, I'm going to make that 3 days after. I'm going to call them and see if they got my mailer and ask them about that. And then my next step is going to be to edit this piece. So I'm going to go down, I'm going to hit Edit. I want to show you a trick that I kind of discovered messing around a little bit. So start editing. I can delete all this stuff. So basically that piece can be completely customized. So now I'm going to use this as my text box. The other thing is it's got this gray background. I could leave it like that, and this is the tip that I'm going to give you. You can, if there's, sometimes some of the marketing pieces have images on them that you cannot delete. So if you want to get rid of it, do this little trick. There's this add button up here, and go to add a, add a rectangle, and take that rectangle, put it up there, drag it all the way down, and change the background to white, and now you basically have a clean piece. Now you can go and add a text box to, and we're going to go back to that file and grab our second piece. So here's our next piece. Put that in here, copy, and I'm going to copy and paste. Oops. Copy and paste. There we go. So I'll grab this. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Just got to select the text to make it bigger. So go 10. And it does have a insert your phone number here. So I'm going to do that at 507-44-1102. Or visit my website at rochester.com. And just add my information in here. So now that I've got that done, again, I can add my image to it, but again, that's a little trick. You can add that white thing to it at any given moment to cover up any piece that you cannot delete. So then you'll add in an image if you want to. Again, this is totally a step you don't have to do. I'm just adding in this because I like to have a little header onto my piece. And boom, there it is. And file, save as, expired letter 2. Hit save, and it will save this, and it's going to ask me if I want to exit. I'll say yep and yes. So now I can see I've got, I launched the campaign. 7 days later, a card goes out, and then I've got an activity, then I've got another card, and I can actually do a phone call right after. Maybe I want it to be a little quicker than waiting 7 days for that card to go out, so I can make this my first item. So update that, update delivery options, and there we go, we've got that. In successions, this is 7. I could change this last piece to a call as well. So right now it's telling me that the campaign's over, so I could change that to a call. So then it would be a call, mailer, mailer, call, and however I want to do that. I could delete pieces as well on this. So if I don't want to do this piece, just hit the delete button. So basically you can create your own custom campaign. You can use the rest of the verbiage from that 8x8 shift file as well to make even more mail pieces or email pieces as well. So then we're going to just title this Okay, so we're going to title it For Sale by Owner Mail, Direct Mail 8x8. So I'll hit next step. This is once I've completed all the steps, so I'm just jumping to this. And I'm not going to add anybody at this time. This is going to be for me to have, and then from here forward I'm going to add people to that campaign. So now what's nice about this is I've got it saved. I've added all my steps to it. I've customized all the pieces using the file that we looked at. But now if I go to the one that I just created, so I've got it For Sale by Owner, Direct Mail 8x8. So it's got Direct Mail 6 pieces and 2 activities. But I want to have one for email as well. I don't have to go back in and recreate one from scratch. All I have to do is take this one, click this little button, duplicate it. Then I'm going to go into click that button and manage delivery options. I'm going to email 8x8, and there's a little button here, change all to email. So I click that. So now all those cards are now converted to an email. So if I do somehow get their email address, I can change it to an email, and then I just go save delivery options, save complete. I can return to my campaign. Now I've got a For Sale by Owner Direct Mail 8x8, For Sale by Owner Email 8x8. So I can do that accordingly. The other thing I could do is duplicate it again and go in and manage those delivery options and make it a multi-channel. So I can say, okay, I want that to be in direct mail, then email, then direct mail. So then I would call this email/direct mail 8x8. Save delivery options, good. Return to my campaigns. So now I've got For Sale by Owner Direct Mail, For Sale by Owner Email, For Sale by Owner combination. So it'll tell me there's 4 emails, there's 2 direct mails, there's 6 emails, no direct mails, there's 0 and 6. So now I've got all those set up for my For Sale by Owner. That is how you do it. You just have to go in and customize each of those pieces one time, and then you're set to have your campaigns go.